D-Gens, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing out there? All right, let's pull up the Jasmy chart first off. You know how we do, guys, right about this time. Let's pull it up. Got kind of a spinning top candle going on right now on the daily time frame for Jasmy. We continue to close candles 4 days in a row now above the 100-day SMA, which is exactly what I was hoping that we would continue to do. Looks like we're going to close so far anyway. I mean, in about 4.5 hours, we'll close this daily candle we're on now above the 100-day SMA as well. We want to continue to do that, guys. I would like to see us come back up and test the 200-day SMA again up here. That's kind of what I'm waiting for at this point in time. But like I said, this is what I see happening, guys. A retest of this trend line, which we've done. And now we're going to move up to this golden pocket here is where I think we're heading next. So that would be right between 2 cents 6.5 and 2 cents 7. That's where I think we're going to come next. That's what she said. Going over to the Bitcoin chart. Seems to be playing out exactly as we called it. Look at that. We're ping-ponging right inside. Remember I put that bull flag there and I said I'm just going to leave it here because we'll see if it plays out. So far, it's playing out pretty good, guys. So far, so good. We're going to ping-pong inside of there. Now, I said this morning, what I think is going to happen here is we'll likely come up to this $98,000 level, 98.5, somewhere around here. Because we're going to meet a lot of resistance right here between 98.5 and 100K. I think we're going to hit a lot of resistance there. So I'm going to actually put that line in. Let's put that in here while we're chatting. Right here, okay? Right about here, roughly. So right in this little golden pocket here, we are going to meet a lot of resistance inside of there, right? Because there's going to be, it's 100K is a big psychological level, guys. Big psychological level. A lot of people are going to be selling there. We're going to see a lot of selling pressure. So we're going to come in here. We're probably going to hit it, right? We'll probably hit it, reject off. It's probably going to take a few times to break through there, guys. Like, before we finally do, because it's a big 100K is like the psychological level for years, for like 2 cycles now, right? So there's going to be a lot of sell pressure up there. There's going to be a lot of buy orders, a lot of shorting. So that's kind of what I'm seeing with Bitcoin in the near term. That would be the next leg up for me. Let's go have a look over at the crypto bubbles, see what's going on around the market. Algorand and XRP. XRP's pumping again, got to 90 cents. 90 cents 7.4. You love it. XRP's getting close to $1 again. Absolutely fantastic. Algorand got as high as 18 cents, guys, up 18.5%. Yesterday, KASPA and XRP were carrying my bags. Today, XRP and Algorand are carrying my bags. So XRP's up 61% on the week, man. 61 on the week. Algorand's up 37% on the week. I'm loving it, guys. I am absolutely loving it. Hey, sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I'm sick right now, so it's been kind of touch and go with with my ability to be, energetic and stuff like that. So, but anyway, let's continue on here. I guess I'm not even on the screen there. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I wasn't on the screen. Looking at the broader crypto market, however, Corium, look at the guys. Look at the XRP ecosystem. Flare, 46% up. Corium up 61.5%. You love to see it. Now, guys, I did a video a couple of months ago, and it was over on the Patreon, I believe, and I was talking about paying attention not only to the primary layer 1, but you want to pay attention to the ecosystem. And I was using Solana as a perfect example of that, right? And here we go again with XRP absolutely booming. And look at the ecosystem. Flare, 44.6% up. Corium, 62.3% up, right? So you don't want to just pay attention to the primary layer one. You want to pay attention to the ecosystem as well, because you can make a lot of money that way, guys. And you would learn that stuff if you were over on the Patreon. So you got to get over to the Patreon. The link is literally in the chat. I'm going to put it in the pinned comments for you, okay? So you're definitely missing out. Get over there, guys. And there, I just pinned it into the comments. So you could have been ready for this kind of stuff, guys, right? It's very, very important information to maximize your potential in crypto, is to know that this stuff is going to happen, right? So very, very bullish there. There's some good DCA opportunities elsewhere, though, guys. We got stuff like Render, Turbo, Beam, GFAL. GFAL had a pretty big pump yesterday, though. So even Cardonzo. Cardonzo's pumping like crazy, too. 49.7 on the week, 18.9 on the day. Fantastic, guys. I am loving what I'm seeing as I see these projects slowly start to work their way up. Jasmy down 3.5%, just a hair under $1 billion market cap right now. Just kind of ping-ponging, waiting for that next leg up, guys. And this is the thing, I get asked all the time, like, well, why is my altcoin not pumping? Guys, if you notice, random altcoins are popping off, and I've been saying this for days, right? Randomness, altcoin. We're going to see KASPA pump again in a couple of days because they're getting listed on Kraken. They announced on Monday they'll be on Kraken. So there's a lot of liquidity is going to come into KASPA, right? So yeah, I mean, look, random altcoins popping off, right? Your altcoin will as well. What they're doing right now, these altcoins are popping off. They're setting higher lows. They're creating new levels of support, working their way up slowly until Bitcoin finishes doing what it's doing, okay? Most altcoins will get their turn. It's just a matter of patience. Look at XCN is quietly climbing up today too, 3.4% up, 9.9 on the week. 201506. It's making itself a little bit of a climb here. Fantastic to see on Onyx Coin. Absolutely amazing. All right, guys, let's get into some of the news. Let me pull up some, sorry. So first off, guys, I did a video talking about this morning. And I'm going to cover it again right here. So courtesy, again, Little Bidman, shout out to you, brother. He's accumulated 700 data democracy points so far. And he's using the PDL to do it, right? You see Spencer, Jasmy US, Jasmy Ambassador, he's doing it as well. Now, you might ask, well, Rob, how are they using the PDL? The PDL is active, guys, and I've told you guys this for a while, right? You have to have an Apple. First of all, you have to have an Apple iPhone. Now, one of the questions here is, how does it work? How do you accumulate DD points? Now, DD points are actually what you get paid in to convert into Jasmy tokens, okay? And his response is, he's answering the question. He says, you get paid in DD points for playing the games on the PDL. You play games and you interact with the app and you answer questions, right? You will need Japanese translation, but you can get started right now if you have an Apple, okay? You can do it right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I made a video and I put the link in the description of the video this morning. But I'm going to put the link in the chat right now as well for you guys. So you can go create your PDL if you have an Apple, right? So you can go ahead and go do that. And you can start participating, play the games, answer the questions, and start getting paid. Start accumulating your DD points, which you can convert into Jasmy. You got passive income right there, guys, right? So I'm trying to help you out here. All right, so very, very bullish stuff there. All right, let's get into some Cointelegraph. We've got over on Squawk Box, Kathy Woods.
We have a 2030 target in our base case, it's around $650,000. In our bull case, it's between $1 and $1.5 million. Now, remember, we were the first public asset manager to gain exposure to Bitcoin in 2015 at $250. And we still, at 90,000, I think we have a long way to go. Why? Well, first of all, we're getting regulatory relief here. And I think that's one of the most important things coming out of this administration. Yep. We will get regulatory relief on all kinds of innovation, including healthcare. So the other thing is we're looking at Bitcoin now being viewed as a new asset class. It's not just a global monetary system. It's a new asset class. And what that means is institutions and asset allocators generally are saying, wait a minute, this asset is behaving differently from all of our other assets. We need to include. So I think that's the next big move. And and if you look at years where the Bitcoin has halved and the inflation rate has gone down to 0.9, it's usually had a nice big move.
Oh, hell yeah, it has. Oh, hell yeah, it has. All right, what else do we got, guys? What else we got cooking in the cooker? Public listed company Thumbs Up Media Corp announces Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. Game theory is playing out. Do you see it yet, guys? Do you see it yet is the big question. We got a little bit of Myria news. Check this out, guys. Myria has a new partnership, Web3 gaming platform, kicking our SDKs over to MFF Labs. MFF Games has officially partnered with Myria. Myria Foot is the first mobile game that combines soccer strategy and tycoon. Manage your club and your players, take on adversaries, and go down as a legend. New game, new partnership for the Myria platform, a mobile device game. Absolutely amazing. You love to see the progress continue, guys. There are over 400 companies building on Myria's Layer 2 right now, and people are sleeping on this project, guys. I don't know what you are thinking. Eleanor Tourette says, makes a lot of sense with Jay Clayton leading. So the Manhattan U.S. Attorney's Office to reduce its pursuit of crypto cases, prosecutor says. Clayton, former SEC chair, is now an advisor. Now an advisor to crypto custody and security platform Fireblocks HQ and crypto investment firm One River Digital Asset Management, and speaks at various industry events. So Jay Clayton taking the reins. Hopefully he does not. Now, a lot of people are worried about this. I don't see Trump appointing him anything if he hadn't already sat down and talked to him and said, listen, Jay, we're pro-crypto. If you're pro-crypto, we're on the same page. If you're not pro-crypto, then you're not in, right? You have to think that that conversation happened. Everyone else that Trump has appointed, for the most part, is very pro-crypto. So I'm not worried about this at all. Conversations were definitely had before this was decided, right? So for me, it ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. Let's go check in on Simply Bitcoin. Become a legal Bitcoin to become a legal tender, 500K BTC in 2025.
Heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
All agree that their currency is counterintuitive. And so, again, listen, if we get the Bitcoin reserve, and as a guy that owns a lot of Bitcoin, I will not cry. And if you see me crying, there'll be crocodile tears. I think Bitcoin heads to 500,000.
Did Saylor not call it and absolutely nail it on what was coming? Oh, he's not alone. So did Jack Mallers when he said, you done messed up, B. Ryan.
I think you f***ed up. I'm calling you out.
Now we have MicroStrategy flipping the shitcoin and Coinbase in just a few years after adopting a Bitcoin standard. Roll it.
It's been a great journey since August 10th of 2020. MicroStrategy's bought about $8.3 billion worth of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 44% a year on average since then. The S&P is up 12%. And since we levered it, we're up 825%. The number one performing stock in the S&P is NVIDIA, up 821% as of Friday. So we beat every single company in the S&P index using a Bitcoin strategy.
Oh, and don't forget, Saylor's base case for Bitcoin is 13 million by 2045. And this is what I like about this tweet, because Bitcoin lowers your time preference. You start being able to maximize other aspects of your life. And when you know the future that's ahead of you, what are you going to do? You're going to value your time more. You're going to take care of your body, mind, and soul. And you know freedom and sovereignty is what's awaiting us on the other side. Guys, what's coming is absolutely unimaginable, and we are living through hyper-Bitcoinization as we speak. Jack Ballers has been right again and again, and here's what he thinks about the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Roll it!
I think that the United States building a Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is the biggest economic announcement to come out of the United States of America probably since 1971. And if you think about how important it is, the levels of magnitude of that type of announcement, it's the most positive, potentially the only positive economic announcement made in the last 100 years. Think about all of the times the United States have made an economic announcement, whether it's 2008, bailing out big banks, whether it's in 1971, removing ourselves from the gold standard, which is effectively debasing the currency, a hidden tax against the people. It's against the populace. It's against the best interest of the public. That's every single financial announcement by the United States of America has been against the best interest of the public. This is the first announcement of this level of magnitude. It's that important. We're talking about building a position in the scarcest asset in human history equivalent to our position in gold. We're talking about taking excess reserves from our Fed banks and building a position in Bitcoin. This announcement is of the magnitude of 1971, of 2008, but it's positive. This announcement is not confiscating your stuff. This announcement is not debasing your time and energy, your effort, your labor. This announcement isn't bailing out criminals on Wall Street. This announcement is about progress, about innovation, about technology, about inclusion, about equality, about growth. This is empowering of the people, empowering of the country. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave that prioritizes freedom, equality, principles, morals, ethics, does something like this. Bitcoin's the most American money ever. So that's what I think about us building a strategic reserve. Choose your way, Western man.
Hey, very soon, it truly is Bitcoin or bust.
Which is every individual, every company, every government will realize eventually that the game is to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, to be profitable in Bitcoin terms, and to increase that stack. The most profitable, most valuable businesses in the world will be holding large sums of their treasury in Bitcoin. It is the best place to store your wealth.
You don't want to be on the wrong side of history on this one. And it looks like the US and others are waking up to Bitcoin, what it means, and how they've been lied to and stolen from for so long. You have been.
He's absolutely right, guys. It is. I've been saying it for a while. It's going to be an arms race when it comes to these countries and companies and Bitcoin. I did a video last night just breaking down all of the reasons why. You should definitely go check that video out. You will not be disappointed. All right, getting into an article here. Let's do some reading, guys. Peter Schiff claims Bitcoin fixes Social Security as BTC hits $93,000. Peter Schiff, a notorious Bitcoin skeptic, has posted a satirical proposal suggesting Bitcoin as a solution to Social Security funding challenges. The statement comes just as the cryptocurrency reaches a new all-time high of $93,477. The economist's plan comes amid the Bitcoin's continued price surge, now trading around 91,000. It's actually at 89.8 right now. Schiff's elaborate plan suggests that Social Security Trust Fund should convert its $2.7 trillion in treasury holdings to Bitcoin. This coming from a man who has done nothing but call Bitcoin a pet rock. His thread outlines a scenario where the trust fund acquires 25% of all Bitcoin, potentially pushing the cryptocurrency's price to $20 million per coin. Holy crap. It would be created over 100 trillion. It would be created. it would be creating a $100 trillion fund value that would far exceed the estimated $23 trillion unfunded liability over the next 75 years. Bitcoin's recent performance adds an interesting backdrop to Schiff's commentary. The cryptocurrency has demonstrated remarkable strength across all timeframes. Its price saw a 3.9% growth over the past 24 hours and 21.8% surge in the past week. The monthly gains stand at 38.8%, while the yearly return is 148.4%. Trading activity shows major volatility. The 24-hour range is spanning from 87,228 to 93,477, and the 7-day range extended from 74,800 to 92,400. Schiff's change in Bitcoin stance. The proposal marks a clear shift from Schiff's previous statements on November 12, 2024. He admitted he would have loaded up on Bitcoin. While this admission carried hints of regret, his latest commentary maintains his characteristic skepticism towards cryptocurrency through clever satire. Schiff's plan elaborately details how Social Security payroll taxes could be used to continually purchase Bitcoin. This could support its price while maintaining the trust fund's primary assets. He addresses the practical challenges of benefit payments by suggesting Bitcoin be declared a reserve asset, enabling the Federal Reserve to hold it as a collateral while providing cash for Social Security payments. Schiff's satire extends to suggest this arrangement would be superior to holding treasuries, as it wouldn't require interest payments or principal repayment. The economist sarcastically points out the fundamental flaw in his proposal system: the inability to sell Bitcoin to cover benefit payments without crashing the market. His solution suggests the government should adopt a HODL mentality of Bitcoin maximalists, with the Federal Reserve maintaining diamond hands by holding Bitcoin indefinitely on its balance sheets. Schiff's proposal, while clearly satirical, highlights the serious underlying issues facing the Social Security system. The current $2.7 trillion in assets holdings and the estimated $23 trillion unfunded liability over 75 years represents real challenges that require practical solutions. His satire effectively underscores the complexity of these issues while critiquing overly simplistic cryptocurrency-based solutions. While Schiff's proposal is intentionally absurd, it raises important questions about the intersection of cryptocurrency and government finance. His suggestion that Bitcoin fixes everything serves as a point of criticism of cryptocurrency maximalism, while simultaneously highlighting the real challenges facing traditional finance systems and government programs. Oh, Mr. Skeptic always got something negative to say about Bitcoin, but he accidentally made a good freaking point. Oops. So this is a little bit, guys, I don't really know what to think of this at this point in time. So Lark Davis says, the Coinbase app is now #1 finance app and number 13 in the entire App Store. This is happening too fast. Makes me a bit uncomfortable. Is this the local top signal? So this is a pretty strong metric in crypto that we do go by, guys. If you're new here, is that the Coinbase app will generally shoot up to the top of the most downloaded apps, right? And usually that doesn't happen for quite a while yet, but it's happened already. Now, I mean, it could be bad, it could be good, right? So, I mean, we're just kind of holding on and seeing what's happening. So Lark is a little bit worried that this might be a signal that we may be seeing a local top. Now, what a local top means is that we may go sideways or down a little bit, not much, but a little bit for a short period. Do I think that that's going to happen? No, I don't. I really don't. I think that right now crypto is going far more mainstream, and it's probably because we're seeing these big corporations, get their media companies to shill crypto to retail right now. So that is really kind of playing a big factor. So yeah, that's kind of what I think. But right, what else do we got? Let's get into another video here. Simply Bitcoin. Joe Kernan calls out Chicago Fed president on the 2% inflation target.
What do you think, Core? If Core's 2.8, that's a ways still, and unless you really
that's too high. Yeah, no, that's
unless you really don't mean to. And there's no reason. Why do you think there's?
What do you mean we really don't mean to? We mean to.
Either you move the goal. I'd move the goalpost. It'd be a lot easier for you guys.
No,
but
I'm not. We're not moving the goalpost.
Then you're not there.
No,
you're not there,
no.
and everything looks like the stage is set for inflation. Maybe it doesn't go back up, but do you really see a reason why it would come down with all the proposals that, and I know you said it doesn't matter with the election, but the stock market and Bitcoin and, government spending is going to happen. We're going to extend the tax cuts, probably. We're going to, no taxes on tips. And you probably work, I don't know whether that benefits you with overtime. I'm sure you're there all the time, but your overtime's not going to be taxed.
Well, I like that vote of confidence, Joe. Look, here, as the chair said in the press conference, when it comes to policy, our job at the Fed is not to speculate about that or weigh in on what the judgments are. Conditions change all the time. If the conditions start to change, we will take that into account. But we will get inflation back to 2%. Now, let's be a little careful. Backward-looking 12-month averages, they're useful. We should look at them. But what matters are the new months coming in. If we're getting new months that are as hot as 2.8, 3%, and we get that on an extended basis, that's too high. The Fed, we've stated it's a sacred covenant. 2%, we will get inflation at 2%. You can't look for a new job until you finish doing your job. So we will have to get inflation to 2%. What exactly is happening? If you see the import price number that Rick was talking about going up, we've seen blips. We saw in the beginning of this year a blip up in import prices that was just a bump in the road. And we went back to the new months of inflation coming in right around the 2% target. And that's where it has to be. Otherwise, the Fed has to act.
So it's not going to be that easy to get rates down that low. But what I would say is that there is something that the government is going to have to pay attention to when it comes to, these big corporations, these companies, whether it's Walmart, Target, whatever it is, right? And that is that rates go down, the cost of living is going to start to, well, I don't know if it's the cost of living, but, it's things should get cheaper as rates continue to go down. However, these companies, now that they are comfortable with prices being so high on everything, whether it's groceries or, clothing, whatever it is, right? These companies are not going to start lowering their prices back down to what they were before, even if we get inflation under control, right? And the reason for that is because they see a larger profit margin. So that's when the government's going to have to step in and say, hey guys, you're not gouging your customers like this. Bring your prices down. We're going to need that because these companies are not going to voluntarily bring their prices back down as the cost of their supplies go back down. They're not going to do that, right? So something we're going to have to pay attention to. Bhutan moved 367 of its 12,206 Bitcoin over to Binance. Could we have seen a little bit of a sell-off there? Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Will Bhutan sell some of their Bitcoin? I hope not. I hope not. I mean, it's not a massive amount. Don't get me wrong. I don't even think it would make a dent in the price, to be honest. It's just a couple hundred Bitcoin. But, all right, Bitwise says we're excited to announce that today the NYSE ARCA has filed to list the Bitwise 10 crypto fund, the world's first and largest crypto index fund, as an ETP. This is a step in the right direction. Now, guys, I can't remember exactly which cryptos are in there. I think it's Bitcoin Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Uniswap, Bitcoin Cash, and a couple of others, right? I think there's like 4 others. I don't remember what they were, but this is big news for altcoins, guys. We told you were going to start to see these Bitcoin, these crypto altcoin ETF baskets, right? And we are seeing it, right? Here we go. Here it's happening. 1 million in 1 million Bitcoin in strategic reserve, guys. This is the plan. Here's the act. They want to hold 1 million Bitcoin as a reserve asset. The proof is in the pudding. It's in the hopper, says Cynthia Loomis, guys. Get excited. All right. Now, we can't do a live stream without making fun of Gary Gensler, right? So Paul Graywall says the same thing. The same morning, the chair proclaimed his effective administration, the chief's law enforcement officer of 18 states charged that the SEC's regulatory overreach defies basic principles of federalism and separation of powers. We deserve a much better, and we will have some guys. So basically what he's saying here, Gary Gensler was a keynote speaker at a law school yesterday morning, where he did a speech and talked about how fantastic they've been doing and how bad the exchanges are and stuff like that, right? Shame on them. They're not adhering to the laws, the basic laws that everyone knows, right? The same day that Gary said that, which was yesterday, 18 states filed lawsuit against him for what he's doing. As a law student who just heard him speak, how do you not sit there and go, this guy's a joke? He just got sued. This is unprecedented. 18 states have filed a lawsuit against a federal agency for gross overreach and persecution. That is unbelievable, guys. This is a historic moment. Gary Gensler is the laughingstock of the world, of the United States of America at this point. Pennsylvania also proposes allocation of 10% of its $7 billion reserve into Bitcoin. So it's not only happening on a federal level, it's happening on a state level as well, guys. This is huge. Now, I'm going to get through this. I've walked people through this different ways. So now I'm going to walk them through it in a different way, right? The Bitcoin dominance cycle. So if Bitcoin dominance goes up and BTC price goes up, then all prices go lateral and go down. So this is what we're seeing right now, guys. Okay. I want you guys to I clip this or something so that you understand, because a lot of people don't seem to, right? So the phase we're in right now, Bitcoin's price has been going up. Bitcoin dominance is going up. As a result, Bitcoin's price is going up. And what's happening with altcoins right now? They're going lateral and they're going down for the most part, right? That's where we are in the cycle. Then we go down to the next step of the cycle, okay? Bitcoin dominance goes up. BTC price goes down. That hasn't even started yet, right? Alt prices go down. This phase has not started yet, but this will be next. Then Bitcoin dominance goes up. BTC price goes sideways. Alt prices go down, okay? Now we start to get into the altcoins, okay? Bitcoin dominance starts to go down. Bitcoin price goes up. Altcoin prices start to go up, okay? Bitcoin dominance goes down. BTC price finally starts to come down. Altcoins lateral and go up, sideways and go up. Bitcoin dominance down. Bitcoin sideways. Altcoins start to go up. Okay, please understand, for the love of God, understand the cycle. I know I feel like I've shown this kind of a chart every day for like 2 weeks, and I still get people in the comment section going, yeah, but my random altcoins price isn't going up. And I'm just like, pay attention, right? Like, my God, how many times do I have to explain it? So yeah. All right. What else do we got? Let's look at some updates here from Tony Edwards, Thinking Crypto, on Propy.
So let's say I want to buy a property from you, right, in Miami or something, and I have Bitcoin. Essentially, I could put, whether it's 10 Bitcoin or whatever it is, in that escrow. And if you choose to accept the Bitcoin, you can just take it, or you said the service can convert it to fiat, right? So both options are available.
Yeah, that's correct. And so imagine we're holding your 10 Bitcoins. Sometimes sellers prefer a 30-day closing. And then in that period, you don't know if you will get this house. So why exit your Bitcoin position if you don't know yet if you'll own this home? So the service allows you to be calm that you don't have tax implications during this process, but only if the deal closes, as well as you don't have to repurchase Bitcoin. For example, sometimes the home purchase hunting, it takes half a year, right? If you want to really to find your dream home here in Miami. It's quite a challenge, frankly, to find something that you like and your family would appreciate. So you may want to hold Bitcoin for 6 months or 1 year until you find this dream home of yours.
So guys, Propy and projects like it are one of the sectors we're going to be paying a lot of attention to over on the Patreon as we move into the next bear market. So you're going to want to be a part of that, guys. There's that, and there's some other new niches that are coming along that are going to be absolutely massive in the next cycle. And if you want to be able to participate in that stuff, guys, you got to get over to the Patreon. The link is down below. Historical patterns align for altcoins. We are entering a bullish phase. So the market for altcoins was in a reaccumulation phase for a long time, and recently came out of it, which has attracted the attention of traders and analysts, specifically based on a chart dedicated to the market. Such a pattern looks like previous breakouts observed in 2016 and 2020, which ushered significant gains for nearly the entire altcoin sector. In the prior cycles, the altcoin market indicated double bottom patterns that consisted of higher lows, which are characteristic of higher highs in the technical charts. It manifests in 2015, 2018, 2019, and recently 2022 and 2023. After these formations, the market went through a process of reaccumulation related to which investors are buying assets at relatively low prices, after which there is a breakout and further increase. This sort of breakout in the recent past has either led to consolidation phases or has paved the way for a long-term bullish phase for altcoins. Going down, as the larger crypto market continues to wage its battle against regulators while grappling with economic fluctuations, not all agree about the possibility of an extended bull run. Nevertheless, here based on the last breakout, some of the sharpest observations that the market might have entered an early stage uptrend similar to the previous reaccumulation phases. This breakout could be news for altcoin investors, good news for altcoin investors as well. Altcoins are more often than not are more sensitive to the market than Bitcoin, and during the bullish run, their prices can increase very much or greatly. As the market seems to follow some historical patterns, some traders enter at this level considering certain risks. Thus, no outcome can be provided. However, there is an interesting moment now. The altcoin market has left the reaccumulation stage. This may result in more advancement as has been observed in previous cycles. And we are starting to see altcoins pop off. Algorand just broke over 20% up on the day, and XRP is still looking juicy at 89 cents. Swift is up 7.2%, guys. Some of these altcoins are sneaky running up, and people aren't even really noticing. Very, very cool. All right, guys, what else do we got? So Tether has minted a total of $7 billion in USDT this past week. This is a big signal that money is getting ready to flow into the crypto market. Guys, when when we see this much stablecoin being minted, it only means one thing, that people are intending to buy crypto with it, right? Why else would you buy a stablecoin and from fiat unless you intended to move it into crypto? So this money, we're looking at $7 billion in the last week minted in USDT, guys. Absolutely massive. And now, guys, we could expect a little bit of volatility today, and that is because we have 3,837,000,000 worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options are set to expire today. So expect high volatility. I would not be playing around with longing and shorting right now. You could get burned. Michael Saylor, got another quick message from Michael Saylor, proposes the idea of paying a Bitcoin dividend to the MicroStrategy shareholders.
And as I said, we don't have any particular announcement right now, but it occurs to us that we're in an ideal position as a Bitcoin treasury company to take this Bitcoin high performance, high volatility capital and then strip a dividend out of it, or strip away some of the volatility and performance, and provide people with a Bitcoin with guardrails, or Bitcoin with downside protection, or Bitcoin low volatility, maybe with some kind of dividend of sorts. And as
I'll bet you that they would definitely be interested in that for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. And what else do we got here? Finally, investment bank Goldman Sachs has announced increases in Bitcoin's ETF assets. Here are the details. Goldman Sachs, one of the leading global investment banks, has significantly extended its Bitcoin exchange-traded fund holdings, announcing a $718 million investment in a filing with the U.S. SEC on November 14th. $300 million added since Q2 of 2024. Goldman Sachs has increased its Bitcoin ETF portfolio by $300 million since the second quarter, marking a 71% increase. The bank's quarterly assets report revealed. Goldman's largest Bitcoin ETF investment is its $461 million in stake at BlackRock, obviously, right? The bank also announced that it has invested $22.6 million in Ethereum-focused ETFs, including Grayscale's Ethereum Mini Trust ETF and Fidelity's Ethereum Fund. Strategy change. Goldman Sachs first entered the Bitcoin ETF market with a $418 million investment in Q2 of 2024. The move comes despite the bank's previous skepticism towards cryptocurrencies. Goldman Sachs dismissed Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in 2020 as not an asset class and unsuitable for investment. And yet they've put almost $1 billion into it now as an investment. Oh, do you see the writing on the wall, guys? As late as April 2024, Sherman Mussavar, CIO of Goldman Sachs Private Wealth Management, reiterated her skepticism, comparing crypto enthusiasm to the tulip mania of the 1600s, changing sentiment amidst institutional adoption. Well, you know, somebody's got to be wrong, and it turns out it's them. The bank's largest moves mark a notable shift in line with the broader institutional adoption of Bitcoin. Its investment is leading Bitcoin's ETF like BlackRock's IBIT and Fidelity's FBTC underscores growing confidence in the asset's potential as regulatory clarity increases. Guys, how ironic is it that the biggest skeptics of Bitcoin and crypto are now buying Bitcoin and crypto? You gotta love it. All right, let's get back over to the Bitcoin chart. Pow. We are trying to break out of this bull flag right now, guys. All right, I'm going to get back into the chat, see what everybody's talking about. William, my main man, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. As always, guys, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow, and it really does mean a lot, guys. It really does mean a lot. Helping push us up towards that 10K sub level means everything. Sun is hot in the house. What's going on, my friend? Jetpack, hey buddy, happy Friday, everyone, aka Dry Powder Day. No kidding. Big Kev in the house. What's up, buddy? Green tea, what's up? I just finished drinking some green tea. Funny story. Nice. Craig, all right, it's been long enough. Time for Jasmy to 2x real quick and get back to 4 cents. Yes, I agree. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. Simon, I'm waiting for the day when BTC goes parabolic again, but the dominance drops. Yeah, that's what you got to pay attention to. Exactly, Simon. You got it, brother. You got it. Lord of the Realm in the house. What's up, man? Colton, any updates on mobile? From what I understand, they're canceling mobile as a project, and they're forcing everyone to convert their mobile into HNT token. So I am going to be getting out of mobile as a result of that. I don't like that they're doing that personally. So, yeah, I mean, so you're going to have to convert. If you're going to stay in the project, you're going to have to convert your mobile over to HNT, from what I understand, which is helium. Rob, I must say, I can't wait to tell my future family about this bull run. This will be one hell of a memory. Yes, exactly, man. Exactly. Brian, what's up, buddy? Do you think Swift can still hit around 85 cents this bull run? I was looking at one of your old prediction videos. Well, what you have to understand is there's a difference between what a project can potentially go to and what my price prediction for it is, right? Those are two different things. Can it potentially hit 85 cents? Yes. Do I think it's going to? No, right? There's a fundamental difference in those two targets. So for me, again, I've said it 100 times, I'm probably leaving Swift around 10 cents. I've accumulated enough that I can leave at 10 cents and walk away with $1 million in Swift, right? But I do think it's going to go significantly higher than that, though. I'm thinking realistically, I could see somewhere around that 40 to 50 cents I could see happening. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for it. Funky, what's up, man? Howdy, howdy. Flare seemed to pop off today and wonder what finally woke it. Well, the whole XRP ecosystem is what's going crazy. Algorand's up 26% now. It continues. Algorand's just continuing to fly right now, guys. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Algorand is just grabbing my portfolio like this. Just like, let's go. Right? It's crazy. XRP's contributing too, obviously, but yeah, Algorand is just doing phenomenal right now. Holy smokes. But yeah, Flare and Corium are pumping like crazy because XRP's pumping like crazy. They're both up. Flare's up 42.6%. Corium's up 49.7%. The XRP ecosystem is doing fantastic. Boomer's in the house. What's up, buddy? Angelo, so anyone know what's up? What's the news on Jasmy? I cover the news 3 times a day, Angelo. I would definitely say make sure you're watching my videos if you want the latest news and updates on Jasmy, because I do 3 videos a day and 2 2-hour live streams every day, one at 1 p.m. Central, one at 8 p.m. Central, and you get all of the latest Jasmy updates. I literally just put a link in the chat for the PDL if you have Apple. So Funky says picked up some bonk around midnight, bottom of the dip, up 24%. Nice, man. Nice move. Yeah, Bitcoin did just surpass 90K. We're up at 90,400 right now. Very nice, very nice. Bitcoin Act 2024. Let's go, Trump. Yeah, WF Capital in the house. What's up, buddy? Jesse, what's good, Rob Father? Hoping for a pump this weekend. Yes. What is Jasmy Coin doing? I'm losing faith in Jasmy. If you're losing faith in Jasmy, then you're not doing any research, my friend. I highly, highly, highly recommend you start doing your research, because I literally just put in this chat, in this live stream, I just put a link to the active PDL in the chat. And you're sitting here saying you don't know what the updates are and you're losing faith in the project. You're not paying attention at this point, right? Swift making a move. Is Swift making a move? Let me have a look at Swift. Oh, yeah. Holy smoke. Swift is up 12.5% out of nowhere. Let's pull up the chart, man. Let's pull up the Swift chart. Just give me a second here. I got you. I got you. Yeah, Swift is making a move. Who doggy? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Wow, this is going to take all day. Well, while that's loading, why is this taking so long to load? There we go. All right, Swift. Yes, Swift is making a move. Let's zoom in on this bad boy. So we temporarily crashed below this trend line, and then we just shot right back up over it again. Holy smokes. Yeah, we got to get above here. We got to get above 20355 is a strong resistance level that I'm watching. So, yeah, that's what I'm paying attention to. But, yeah, Swift is doing fantastic. Up 12.9% right now. Holy smokes. When are we going to see XCN pump or Swift? I don't have a crystal ball. Swift is literally up 12.9% right now. It's literally pumping as we speak. And you're asking me when it's going to pump. Man, you got to do better. You got to do better. Brian, what's up, buddy? Cheers, man. Cheers, Sam. Swift up 12%. Yes, it's running. Nacho, hey Rob, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Can you check on Simon's cat? What's Simon's cat doing? What is that damn cat doing? What's the ticker on that, man? Because I'm not getting nothing. On Solana? This is brand new, man. This is like brand spanking new. There's no chart on it, man. It's brand new. There's no chart I can read on Simon's cat. Well, it looks like you're probably going to do pretty good. You're probably going to make a nice profit. Just remember to take some profits on it, brother. Let's go Swift. Colton, any recommendations on what I should roll my mobile into at this point? Obviously not financial advice. What I would say, my friend, is holy crap, it just shot up to 15.1%. Holy smoke. Swift is on its way, baby. Swift is having a run. You love to see it. All right, so if we look around, my friend, if it was me, I'd look at something like Myria. I just announced a new partnership with Myria earlier. So, I mean, something like Myria would be a good idea. You've got some pullbacks, something like Turbo, something like Propy would be good. There's some good. If we go to the weekly, I would look at what's down on the weekly, not the daily. So there are some good options out there. There are some good options for sure. By the way, what happened to your intro? Yeah, I got rid of the intro because I don't think too many people liked it. I was getting negative analytics. I was getting negative analytics on the channel when I was using the intro, so I had to get rid of it. So 16% up. Hells yeah. Look at that. 17.6. Swift is running right now. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Live on stream. Live on stream. Swift is running. Look at that candle, baby. Look at that candle. This is where we got to get above right now, guys. We got to get above that 3 cents, 20355. That's where you want to see. It's on Binance? Let me have a look. Simon's cat is on Binance? What's the ticker? Yeah, you're going to have to tell me the ticker because there's nothing that says Simon's cat on Binance that I see. I need to hear you say what? I need to hear you say sell your bags and short. The conviction is real for you and it keeps me grounded. Well, you're going to need to be over on the Patreon, man, if you want to know when I'm doing my thing. That's for sure. Bought some Swift and Hoppy earlier and love to see. Yeah, Swift. Good call, man. Good timing, Jetpack. Good timing, man. rolling some bonk profits into Swift because it doesn't seem to want to go down. So yeah, hey, good timing, man. If you already did it, good timing, because Swift is pumping. They're going to Solana on Monday. Okay, I like the intro. Just saying, is that currency swap and multi-chain narrative? I guess Swift. Yes. The all-chain bridge, my friend. The all-chain bridge. It's on Binance. You can probably see the coin on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, I've been trying to find it, man. I need a ticker for it, right? I don't know what the ticker is, so I mean, I'm typing in Simon's Cap, but nothing's coming up. Oh, here it is. I found it on CoinMarketCap. If this is it, it's down 10.50% today. Yeah, it's down quite a bit today. All-time high was yesterday, so probably not a great time to buy it if the all-time high was yesterday. Oh yeah, they're on KuCoin. They're on LBank. They're on BitTrue. I don't see a listing of Binance on here though. $469 million market cap. Most of the supplies in circulation. I mean, it's as good as any other meme coin. You'll probably do okay on it. I wouldn't go crazy into it if it was me. Ticker is CATS. CATS a ticker. When and where is the crypto future party at the end of the board? That's a good question, man. I've been thinking about that. You know, a lot of people, you know, I'm kind of feeling something like Vegas, but is that just too like expected? You know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Where should the party be? 3K Sports Unlimited in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Rob, look at Luna Classic, bro. It's pumping. They also burned coins, etc. Is Luna Classic pumping right now? I'm not one of those people that's going to get into Luna because I'm one of the people that got burned on Luna when they crashed. So I just don't see the point in reinvesting in a project that wrecked me once already. But I mean, I know they have a good community out there, and you know they're doing good things. So I'm happy for the community. Yeah, it's up 3.95% on the day so far. Not bad. Not bad. Mine says 16%. Is 6 million a good bag for XCN? Yeah, 6 million is a very good bag for XCN, my friend. Absolutely. I would say for me, for XCN, I would say the minimum would have to be like 1 million, right? You should hold at least 1 million as a minimum. Obviously not financial advice. It's just me being me, but so 6 million, yes, definitely a good bag in my opinion, man. Absolutely. So, all right, guys. Well, listen, Swift's pumping. It's a fantastic time. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. Hopefully you guys are too, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about Swift and why it's not pumping and when it's going to pump. Well, guys, she's pumping right now, so enjoy the view, but understand at the same time that for me personally, it's not even close to profit-taking time. I'm not even considering putting in any sell orders right now, okay? For me, the top of the market is not until the middle of September to the middle of October, so I probably won't be selling much until around the end of July, depending on how fast prices go up. Those are my targets right now, okay? So, but I'm not telling you not to take profits. If you feel the need to take profits, then absolutely go ahead and do that, right? Siga says, may the Lord bless our endeavors. Absolutely. God bless, my friend. Thank you, bro, for the update. Hey, I always got you covered, man. I always got you covered. All right, guys, that's the news as it stands today. I will be back tonight at 8 o'clock Central for another live stream. Be here, guys, every day, 1 o'clock Central p.m., 8 o'clock Central p.m. for every single live stream, twice a day, every day, 7 days a week. I will see you guys then. Also, I will be live over on the Patreon very soon. So get over there. Join us for a live Zoom call over there, guys. We got some big things to talk about. Join the conversation. Join the community. And yeah, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Deuces, ooses.